Okay, so Gateron is just pumping out switches like there's no tomorrow. So in the last couple of months, they already released 4 new switches, which I'm all gonna cover in this video. So let's start off with my most favorite and then to my least favorite of the bunch. So the most favorite of the bunch is the Jade Pro switches. These are a closed bottom, normal stem, single rail, but the housing does have like a green color, which isn't the nicest for RGB, so it's a bit of a hit and miss. In terms of smoothness, if you press it in the corners, this is going to be like for all the switches. Besides one, it has like a bit more of a caveat. If you press it from the sides, it's not the smoothest, but if you press it top down, it's pretty okay. It's pretty smooth overall. And then my second favorite switch, and that is the Jade Silent switch. It's a silent switch, but it isn't actually silent, as you will know in the video later on. It's actually still pretty loud. So it's an open bottom design, dual rail from the sides, and a normal stem. And of course the housing is also a purple color, so RGBs, especially like orange, won't shine nicely. And the smoothness, just like the previous one on the sides, is a bit rough. But if you press it literally from the top, it's actually pretty smooth overall. Third favorite one is the Jade Maxes. These are fully transparent, so they are really nice with RGBs. It's really bright. I love it. Also, still closed bottom. It has a gold spring, which I don't know, is it special? I have no clue. And a normal stem. So the Maxes are actually like my second choice as it comes down to sound. But the thing is why I put it in third place is they are really expensive. $1 per switch is insane. But also the fact that the dual rail system they used on this switch, it's a bit different than the last one. The smoothness is really rough. Especially from the sides, it's just rough. But also if you press it slowly from top to down, it's also kind of holding back in a way. It's like squeaking over the sides and it's just not a nice feeling. So if you get the Maxes, you really need to manually lube them yourself. And then my least favorite switch is the Jade Gaming switch. It's a box stem Jade switch, still closed bottom. It's a transparent top housing, which I thought like, oh yeah, I'm gonna really like this because now RGB is gonna be popping off. But because of all the green bottom case and the stem, it still reflects like a lot of green light. So this is still not the best for RGB. Also the smoothness, just like the others, in the corners, it still is a bit rough. In terms of sound, it's not my favorite. It sounds a bit harsh in a way. So yeah, those are pretty much the switches. And let's get straight into the sound tests now. And that's pretty much it for the sound test. So which of these 4 switches is gonna be my daily driver? And I'm honest to say, none of them, because all of them just do not hit the sweet spot in terms of smoothness. But most of all, I like my keyboard to be like an orange themed keyboard. So the RGBs are set to orange, and like 3 of the switches, because of the colored housing, already doesn't work with it. So then I'm left alone with the Jade Maxes, and I first were really excited about the Jade Maxes, also because they're really expensive. But once I installed them, I just realized they are just too rough, and it's just not it. But you know, one switch still has a sweet spot in my heart, and that's the Geon Raw HE. Still, this one, smoothness wise, is really good out of the box. In the corners, top to bottom, they are solid. Also, the white housing makes it perfect for RGB, of course. So this one, yeah, it's still really nice. But I actually don't daily drive these. I daily drive now the TTC switches, which I'm not sure if these are the magnetos, but I kind of like these. These are also smooth out of the box and sound pretty nice. But that is gonna be for a different video. Same with these TTC switches. Those are gonna be for a different video later on, so stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't, of course. And I will check you guys out in the next one. Goodbye.